Ah!
You know, there are 3 green eyes, 3 red eyes, but there's only 2 purple and 2 blue.
Oh god, tentacle beast.
And that's it. It's gonna be interesting. So we can start with your turn now, William. As
Uh,
the
We're just jumping right into it.
yeah,
I
basically.
am gonna move right here. And how far away is this man from me? He is
Not a lot.
within my range. Not a
Okay.
lot. He's like 80 feet away from me.
Mhm.
But that's okay because that's just enough for me to do something quite radical. I am gonna shoot fire arrows at him. So I'm gonna be like bam, bam, bam.
Okay. That's a good AC.
Does 20 hit?
No, that one does not hit actually. He blocks it with his hands, swipes aside.
Okay.
Okay,
Well,
we got
guys, I don't know if we're gonna win this battle. Not gonna lie.
that's a pretty high AC.
Yeah, if 20 doesn't hit, I don't know how we're gonna do this.
Yeah, he actually does really good AC.
Like we can hit above 20, but like
Yeah.
that's pretty high.
Like
No,
all
really good AC.
Often.
That
Like,
made it
I was literally-
a little higher than Emilio's AC.
We do have our saving throw.
yeah.
Wait a minute. You
Plus,
have
I
22
was-
AC. Oh no, you have 18.
I was like last session. I was hitting above 20 the whole time. Otherwise, I wouldn't have
Yeah,
been
no,
hitting.
Yeah, no, yeah, you guys can hit if you guys are attacking with your strongest ones. So I guess this cool. Let's see what she can do.
I got one random
she's-
thing to say. For a guy with a +8, Colt roll low rolls a lot.
Oh yeah, I can hit that.
Yes, this does have this. But she's not going to use it because she's going to just move here. And she just moves closer to him. It's your turn now. Oh no.
Well, I guess it's time to start with a bang. But what level? Let's go with 5.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Fireball, huh?
Yeah,
Yeet.
I did say let's go
Fireball.
out with a bang. Or start out with
Okay, fireball.
Yeet.
I'm going to roll Dex here. His Dex actually not bad. His save actually not bad.
Damn, Fireball has some massive range.
Bro, what the fuck?
Alright, I see how it is.
he-
I see how
There's
it
yeah,
something
is.
wrong. There's something wrong with this.
This man is really strong. we challenged the
He's a
really
slow boss
strong
fight.
guy. This is a real
No,
boss
it's only a
fight.
5. Okay, roll damage. You roll damage as you see some black wings show up at his back as he jumps attack. He still takes damage because he does not have evasion.
All I say to that is, we must keep calm, carry on, and say fuck it.
I will
Evolve.
trust this dice once.
Yeah. Oh god,
I'm not
that's
trusting it again. No.
What do you mean? That's a pretty
Oh,
good
God,
amount.
no, it was real low. It was really low actually. Even if he had
Yeah, that's
the damage,
like-
it would not yeah, like
That's-
you,
That's like the kind of
right,
damage you
okay.
should be rolling with a normal fireball.
Yeah. Emilio, your turn now. As he is just his
Alright,
life goes.
everyone's starting off with some crazy shit. So I figured Emilio's gonna follow up on that threat he made at the start. So he's going to...
Exterminate
I
for more
kind of want to see how this goes before I decide whether or not to make this a named attack. Can my man roll a con save?
Com save. Just sadly, it's the stat block that I'm using. He can fail, but this stat block that I'm using. Good luck, because this guy has a really good stat block. Oh, got
Oh.
he rolled.
wait,
He
wait.
made it. Fuck.
He rolled horribly. You have no fucking idea.
Alright, but still, it does good damage, so I might as well. Emilio's gonna remember that whole sunlight spear idea that I was like,
Wait
oh
a
yeah,
minute.
that'd be cool.
He can only be hit if he like critically fails.
It's just a con save here, so.
Plus 14. What the hell is this, dude? Isn't he supposed to be like an old person?
Well,
Oh,
yes.
whatever. But Emilio's
Has two
going
things.
to fucking.
Well, I
kill it.
mean,
he may be old, but he's not geriatric.
Yeah, I could
electric that's saving.
I could
I
actually,
guess he did.
even if this,
Uh,
even if this
uh,
camp,
uh,
with my current build plans, I'll actually have a plus 14 on con saves by the end of the campaign. So
Well, key word being end.
Yeah.
yeah,
Anyhow, though,
very
Emilio's
much
gonna-
true. Very much true.
Emilius was gonna throw this, and I guess I'll call it Promethean Flare. As he just throws this fiery spear of radiance at him, dealing ironically necrotic damage.
okay.
Oh,
Thank God.
look at all those sixes. Look at all those sixes.
6, 6, 6, 6.
Oh, just a good damage. Even
Feels-
saving, it was a good damage.
It
Well,
at
I'm
least
convinced.
deals 20 something
This
damage.
dice system does not like me. Not using it anymore.
Yeah.
What else
Uh,
can my boy do? He's gonna.
I
How far can I move?
let's see if I can use that. No, it's too far away. I cannot use that. You guys, I think you guys have advantage. You guys are real far away, so I can use one of my effects. God damn it! So I
Alright,
can just.
so after tossing that out, he's gonna move over. Actually, I'll have him move here just to kind of spread. Just to spread us out a little bit. Alright, that's it for Emilio, though. I don't. Gonna have to.
Okay.
Setting up my bonus action stuff, and that's not even gonna be that helpful anyway.
Coach, it's your turn now.
Okay, yeah. I'm going to move to here. And bonus action, Hunter's Mark, the Nightmare Man.
Mhm.
And it's as simple as gun. Oh, I
Oh,
didn't
you roll
roll.
damage.
Ooh, gun.
As he swipes the bullets.
I simply fail to gun. My turn is over.
Yes. Okay, now it's his turn, right?
Hold on, didn't
Swing.
you?
No, when
I'm not on the initiative order.
Oh yeah. What's your initiative?
I rolled a 13.
13.
Oh, that's it. Sorry. Okay, sorry. So it's go first, Jay.
Okay. So I am going to move all the way onto this tentacle over here.
Mhm.
With my bonus action, I'm going to cast Arcane Weapon, Lightning version, on my Lightning Lobbers. And then roll to attack with my Lightning Lobbers twice.
Okay. Let's see.
Okay, so the first one... Nat 20! Oh my lack of a god,
Okay.
Nat 20.
It hit.
Mazel tov.
And the second one is A 21.
Do it hit.
21 does not hit, but that one does. Yeah, barely misses.
Okay. Okay, so normally, so that's 66 damage.
Hmm?
That is a total of 6d6 damage. Well, plus a few, plus others, some assorted stuff. So the total is 27 damage.
Okay, good damage. As you chip him, you slowly chip him right away. And that's Wind's turn before it's the Nightmare guy. As Wind is going to as Windblade, I never actually got this clear. As I think nobody sees this, but Windblade becomes dark as she attacks the guy with two of her hand, and she misses. And she blocks attacks her. Fuck. Annoying.
Yes, yo, shot.
It's the Nightmare guy's turn.
Yeah. Yeah, he's gonna do things to us.
Yeah, as he goes more or less in the middle of the group here. Let's see. He flies a little bit, like wings for show his back as he flies a little bit. Gets okay. I'm going to everyone. You guys look at his figure, intimidating, as he looks at everyone and just says, "Fear." As his voice sound, as his voice goes and sounds. Prepare yourself, guys. Fighting for presence. This is 19.
Okay, wisdom
Not
save.
really.
Not.
All you have to say is a single fucking word.
I mean, he has the nightmare devil fruits.
Hey, he could be a bit more creative about it.
William is just not afraid in the slightest.
You know.
I might be a little afraid. I rolled an 18.
Alright.
I rolled an.
Like,
What do you want, baby? Let's go.
I was so close. I was so close. I just needed one higher, and I would have passed.
Che, you have Flash of Genius.
Oh right, Flash of Genius. Yeah, because it.
also,
I'm glad you reminded me of that. Yeah, I'm gonna use Flash of. I'm gonna use Flash of Genius because it does not make sense for this to. It would be kind of dumb for Chie to get over her trauma just to be scared again. So yeah, I'm using Flash of Genius. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for reminding me. I need to remember my reactions.
Yeah. Let's see. Wind has a chance of being scared or not. Oh, Wind saved. So it's a scout. It's actually important because
Colt stands entirely tall, but if you look at him, you can see his hands are shaking like hell.
yeah. Let's see. I need your save to Auto. I don't think I saw your save. Did you roll?
I did roll, but I'm not using that dice system anymore.
So
I would
how
get like
much
a-
did you roll?
I rolled an 18.
Then you
Okay,
get a,
18
you got a
fails.
21.
I rolled an 18 plus my plus 3 to wisdom.
Okay. So
And
oh,
621.
18. So now, yeah, it's just a 21. Instead of 18, actually, I was going to say you failed. You get to real well. It's actually good for you. Yes, he's here. As he used that. Let's see. And where's the last one? Where's she? I love the fact that I lost. Okay, it's here. I have to roll her wisdom. It's going to be fun if most nobody's going. I got you close to music now because I was going to wait, but One side to just one person is afraid. Just one afraid. Ai, vamos lá. Eu sei. É muito de texto de música. Ok, não. É muito de texto de música, eu não sei. É. Let's start. Now it's first action, but just one person is afraid. So I'm going to just. Who is closer? He's going to the one that that actually hurt him.
Try me, bitch. Maybe I shouldn't say that, but hell.
I would say
Yeah.
I did. I would say I did some decent damage too.
Yeah,
Well,
no,
that-
you both are strong.
That would.
I don't think you guys
That-
can block the attacks. He actually attacks really strong.
What? My question is why the fuck he has like a plus 50. Jesus Christ, this thing.
As you see his hand become a cloud of darkness, as he slaps you twice, and then he turns his other hand into a giant sword. You see that it melts a little when he hits you. Okay, end of his turn.
96.
Yeah.
Alright. So, I'm gonna run over here across these tentacles and being completely unfazed by the fear thing, he just looks at him. He's like, "You're the one controlling the sword master pirates, right?"
Oh damn. It's just one more peon. He looks at you like, and what? He doesn't even look at you. You see that his head just goes like shiny and looks behind. So
Well then, I'm gonna have to make you repay for everything they've done. As I throw my crossbow to the side. Oh, damn! I accidentally left the game. Or like right over here. I threw it on the ground over here.
Mhm.
And so then I'm gonna whip out my Aqua and Ignis. So we're gonna do with my main hand. 1, 2, 3.
hit. Hit.
They all hit.
They all hit.
Alright, so we're gonna. Oh, and so for the first one, I'll add in a superiority dice to add 1d10 damage. So
Mhm.
there. He needs to make a wisdom save check. And then 2, 3, 4.
Okay. Done really well in saves.
Yeah, that's for sure. That's it. Yeah.
Let's see how much damage it is because it's a lot actually. That's doing really good damage on him. 8 plus 20.
And that will be my turn.
Yeah. Oh god, it was the 8 to damage. You see that attack really hurts him. Like his damage behind a little bit. As he looks at you, his eyes shine red. Make me a wisdom saving throw. He's doing that reaction to you. Let's see. You saved it. As your vision start to become blurry, you start to lose your sense of self. You manage to hold on to yourself. Congratulations.
Not
Oh,
this time, homie.
Not this
I
time.
ain't scared of nothing right now.
No, yeah. No, that is because she's also not scared and shows she's going to jump at him. Oh, hi, Captain. Well, you know how it is. Business. As he jumps to attack him. I think you guys are really in a really good position against him. She hits you once. Once. As he's taking good damage. It's your turn now. Otto.
Alright. Still don't know what I should do. What? Did we already test his constitution? How was it?
It was pretty good. It was pretty good.
He had a plus 14, I believe.
Yeah.
I don't think hitting him with anything that requires saving throws will work, considering he has like obscenely high saving throw stats.
Well, most of the stuff I have is saving throws.
I mean, when it comes down to it, you might just have to power through with save or take half.
That's also a fair point.
Just, I think it's kind of curious how you guys don't use a lot of save or die spells, actually. It's kind of fun. Yeah.
Its dex was decent.
Yeah.
What? I'm gonna cast,
It must be depending a lot on how bad you guys roll his save.
Oh, here's
The fact that-
actually, there's something else I should probably mention. Since I hit, remember how he took a bunch of damage from harm? He also loses that much HP, I believe, like max HP.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. His max HP has dropped.
Okay, bite. Sun attack as glide. It's a constitution. Great. But that actually makes the roll says okay. He probably is going to succeed the save because I do have one trick left. Yeah. But it's a good. Oh. No, sorry.
alright. Takes half of, 42. So,
Okay,
21.
21.
101.
Yeah. Alright.
And
Oh.
after that, I'm gonna
Yeah.
scamper off 30 feet.
Next
Okay.
is
Alright.
Stuart's turn.
Yeah. Shane, it's your turn now.
Okay.
You're doing really well.
So I adjust my position slightly. Activate elemental weapon. And attack twice with my lightning lobbers.
Okay.
15 and set. Not 15, 25. 25 and 27.
Okay, both hits.
Okay. So that is just trying to math out how many dice I use here. So for the first attack, 2d6, 3d6, 1d8. Oh wait, another d6 because I get sneak attack because allies next to him. And that's just the first attack does does 32 damage, and the second one does 12 damage. So 32 and 12 for 44 lightning damage in total.
We're gonna damage him really well.
What?
Oh no, we're gonna damaging him really well. So, and that's a melee turn, right?
I believe so. I
Yeah.
have a question.
Say.
Since my ability to use good berry is I can't wait. No, I think it takes a bit of time to eat the berries anyway.
Yeah, no, it's a one turn. Yeah, this one is actually stronger if you need downtime, so you can just keep eating.
It is
Not in
close
combat.
to what it's for. I
Oh.
feel like.
Oh, you did.
Oh wait, I forgot I was right next to him. Sorry about that. Fuck that.
How did it not occur to me that saying that I did 44 damage was absolutely insane? How did that not occur to me?
Wait,
Oh, you move.
yeah,
you didn't move.
I
Okay.
realized the
Okay.
error of that action.
Okay, I'm going to let you do that. Okay.
Alright, this will be... yeah, probably the best. Wait, is anyone else hurting for healing, or is it just Emilio? Because I feel like Emilio is kind of...
Yeah, he only hit you. I'm pretty sure he only hit you.
Okay,
Yeah.
Despite the fact that in my last fight, which was less than half an hour ago, I was nearly killed, I rolled really well with my hit dice, so I'm actually all good.
oh wait, wow, oof. So it's... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... and then... that was a 3rd level, so... 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, okay. So that's Emilio's bonus action. And so... can't move away from him, so I'm about to do something equally as ridiculous. How would I properly hurt this dude with a devil fruit? Ah, fuck it, I'll just hit him with a tree at point blank range.
Point blank range. Tree.
I just going to love this comment. Hey,
Emilio's going to just point blank, like, aim his crossbow that just has a pine cone attached to it, and then shoot it to give it velocity, and then use his devil fruit at the same time just to make a fucking tree that bashes him.
Shoot
Okay.
the shadowy void that is his face.
Yeah, you can do that. Oh, hit.
Hell yeah,
Don't
so
you-
what does this do?
Okay.
You're exclusively responsible for how this works.
Hold on, who did you cast Healing Word on?
Oh, I cast it on him. He cast it on
Okay,
himself.
I think by saying it's 3d10
okay.
actually. So is that I think it's 3d10 for this.
Ouch. Thanks. Well, I mean, it's not terrible.
Yeah.
Emilio,
did
you
hurt
better
me.
keep me alive, man. I'm doing like shit tons of damage right now.
Coach, it's your turn. You still can do your saving throw for the fighting.
Okay,
In your turn?
The saving throw is at the end of my turn. Like it says
Yeah.
it when it ends.
Yeah, so it's your turn.
I have my bonus action, but I can't really do anything with that. So yeah, I'm just gonna use enhance ability, wisdom. So I have advantage on wisdom checks. Well, is it wisdom?
Oh yeah, that's actually really good against this guy.
Yeah, it probably works.
And so yeah, I'm just gonna move away from this. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna end my turn. I'm taking that wisdom.
Okay.
I'm rolling that wisdom, my man.
Yeah, you saved. And now I can show you guys one of his skills.
Nat 20. Colt looked into the eyes of death and said no. He no longer shakes. He puts his rifle back in his hand. He is ready.
I didn't mean to click that. I meant to pull up its info.
Okay, the code. So now there's ghost turn, so it's going to be before it's going to its turn.
Frankenwind.
Break it,
Yeah,
man.
before it's going to turn, I'm going to choose one that's an actual game just for. It's a base one. Actually, let's choose one. I mean, let's make it correct because I. So just nightmare attack. So he's going to nightmare attack William actually.
It's because I'm white, isn't it? God damn it.
It's because you're white. It's because you're white. I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah, alright. Yeah, now it's going to be Winston.
That was a dumb joke.
Okay, Win's not going to use that yet, so but she's going to keep attacking with her new black wings. Let's see if he hits. He does.
Roll the dice.
Oh, she
Just
actually.
to be clear, those nightmare attacks were for me, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. As Wind does her hand, you see his bad. You say, "I will not lose." You can take attack opportunity for once as he moves this way.
Oh, Wait, he retreated?
No, he's in positions.
Well, no.
Hold up,
he-
hold up.
You can
but
you can
still,
stack opportunity.
this man,
I
this man
will
showed
take an.
cowardice.
I think only these two get to do that because he's still within.
He's still in your.
Yeah, immediately. Yeah,
This man
So you
showed
can do attack.
cowardice.
you can do attack.
Also,
Going.
I think
Yeah,
he-
she's going to try to punch him. I don't think like actually cannot use his main mechanic because you guys have rolled well. Well, aqua hits, like do hit him, like as he takes damage, like you see that he's really hurt. As you do that, you see that his mouth opens wide open. Jay, William, and Emilio,
Uh-oh.
make me a dex save throw.
Oh god.
Oh boy.
Does he have mouth beams?
He has mouth wings.
He has a breath attack!
Jesus fucking Christ with that damage.
Mm.
DC 22.
Oh
15
man, I failed. Seriously, bruh.
You can use your thing to make it so that you
Oh,
succeed.
Oh yeah.
you're right. You're right. Let me
Strong
just
will.
add the D4. Yeah.
Yeah, strong will.
Okay. Well,
Meet
let's see
it.
how it is.
I mean-
Will.
I got a
Can you make
15.
that? Does
Okay, I'm going to roll damage now because this is going to be fun.
22. Does that meet?
Fun in air quotes, I presume.
Let's see how. Wait. Oh god!
Mm.
As there's this
So-
fucking Kamehameha.
Funny
the field.
thing about that,
Then don't you got temp HP?
I mean, what is this?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I guess we're already busting out the human determination.
As he does his
78
fucking Kamehameha.
damage.
I rolled really high actually.
I cannot take another one of those.
I want to presume though that recharge 5 to 6 means you can't do this for at least 5 turns.
No,
it-
I have checked.
it
to
means
roll
he-
here.
It means he rolls, and if it's a 5 or a 6, then it's recharged.
Yeah, it's not recharged.
Fuck.
Alright, good job. Okay, so it's going to be before William turn, his Nightmare is going to use his next direction, William, again,
What?
and he's screwed.
What is this? Like, what?
He stares
Nightmare
at you
vision again.
violently.
Yeah, he stares at you again.
Wait a minute, it says if a target saving throw is successful.
Oh, yeah, it's immune. It's
Yeah,
immune.
so-
Yeah, my mistake. I was thinking I actually had it, so my mistake.
Where
So he's not going to
is
use it.
he? Is he just like flying?
No, he's behind. He's not flying.
No, I mean, like,
Mhm.
is he just floating in the air? Or is he, like, standing on the edge of this thing here?
I guess he's floating a little bit. We can assume like his body
I
looks
mean,
like
he
smoke.
created wings, but I think he's been walking.
Yeah. So it's your turn, William. You're actually doing really well.
Well, of course I'm doing well. My attacks have, like, plus 11 and 14 to them. That's all I'm good
No,
for.
you guys are doing really well because I can actually
Okay.
show this. I could not use this ability.
Uh,
No, you don't need to make a save. I made a mistake. You already did it.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah,
Yeah, you don't have to worry.
yeah, you're immune to that now.
Yeah,
Radical. So
I
I'm
could not use that.
gonna action surge my way over here onto the little tippity edge of this rock here.
Okay.
And so there goes my action surge. But I'm gonna just do the good old slap, slap, slap,
2 hits.
slap.
2 hits.
Okay. We're gonna do this, and then this, and then we're gonna add in the extra D10
Mm-hmm.
for you know, good old
Superiority.
superiority
Simply being that cool. Be
for the
better.
first attack. Yeah.
Actually, really good.
Actually,
Oh, God.
is there a rule? I don't know. Is there a rule on like whether you can use multiple superiority dice on the same turn?
You can.
You
You can
can.
actually. You can.
I'm gonna use one more to boost my uh uh hmm hmm.
Suppose I kind of funny. I don't know which dice you're using.
That's not any creature. Actually, I'll save it. I'll save it. So yeah, that's my turn. I did like 15 plus 4 plus 14 plus 9 plus 10. I did 52 damage.
Hello?
Huh?
Are you there, Tet? We cannot hear you.
Uh, did Ted's internet go out?
Oh boy, that would be super annoying.
Well, I mean, he just rolled, so I'm assuming he was talking to
It was my.
himself.
Oh, Ted's here.
And it was my phone. It was on the microphone. So no, you see that his shadows are start to crumble apart, like really crumble apart, as Nightmare is going to
Come on,
use.
punch me. I dare you, punch me.
Punch me, I do.
Yeah, no, and Nightmare as he's going to try to use his ability Asterisk, because fuck her in specific.
Fuck her
Screw
in particularly.
you in particular.
Yeah. What? Yeah. She might fail. I love the fact that nobody fails saves, and he does not have bad saves. It's kind of hilarious.
I just assume that the reason
Colt film.
Amelia, I assume the reason Emilio is not bothering is because he's just too fucking pissed about his sisters.
Yeah. Otto, it's your turn.
All right.
We've gotten pretty lucky so far, boys.
You guys got
I'm not
really
gonna
lucky.
lie, we've only really gotten this far due to luck.
This one was really lucky because he
We're
was
lucky, like
supposed
four.
I mean,
We're
luck
lucky
is
by
always a
like four.
component. Luck is almost always a component in D&D.
Right.
I mean,
I
yeah,
love
but
the fact
we
that
would
this
have been
battle
like,
could have gone south if you guys rolled bad in the fighting stack. Like you guys would just be stunned the entire battle while he was draining HP.
All right, I am going to drop the myth, the legend, ooze.
Yes!
It's our boy.
Like
It's the
It's a boy,
boy.
Oh,
What people do?
go,
right
go,
here.
Otto.
What the?
No.
remember that time we talked about the possibility of what if we meet Vegapunk and he teaches Chie the secrets of making artificial devil fruits and feeding devil fruits to items? Remember how Caesar fed his like Shino Kuni gas the axolotl fruit?
Happy.
What if we did something similar with your ooze?
That's
Satan.
that's a good point.
Magic ooze.
Also, everything within 10 feet of the drop zone for the ooze has to make a deck save.
Mhm.
Everything within 10 feet of the ooze has to make a deck save.
Does that include me?
Yeah,
We
that
have
includes
said-
you.
Otto, what the hell?
Hey, I don't make the
Yeah.
rules.
Why didn't you just put it like literally 5 feet away?
It's 30 feet.
There-
Only
Okay,
within
he made
30 feet of my vision.
Natoma is still Dex boy.
ooze.
It's
Goo.
gotta make
The goo.
Wait a minute, you could have put it right here and it would have hit him still.
fair
The
point.
good.
Oh well, we can't.
Oh well, you can't cry over spilled milk. The milk
I
has
will
been
cry over spilled milk. What the hell?
Well,
God damn it.
the milk is spilled, brother.
How much?
You can't do much about
What's
it.
happening to me, Otto?
Okay, okay.
What have you done to me?
Succeed at
Simply
deck
ma-
throw or take 2d6 acid damage.
Okay, so if succeeds no damage. Oh, it's acid. Oh, he's immune to that. He succeeded same that he
He's
didn't need it
immune
to.
to acid.
You've done no more than hurt.
Did nothing.
We've
Look
achieved
at
nothing.
what you've done,
So
Otto.
all you really did is piss him off and hurt William a bit.
We've achieved nothing.
Oh god, this
What's
is
the
funny.
damage?
Damage. Oh, wait. Shoot. Should have read more on the rules for this one. Alright, he's got a dex of -1, so 8.
Oh god. I love that Will is going to still have winners, but I
Alright.
no, actually, it's going to be Emil.
Otto did the same shit to fucking Wind earlier. Just Otto
No,
did
that
issues.
battle Wind was talking to Cal about how although she actually could not move, just kind of funny. She was just in the fire.
Two things Otto's good at: getting his ass beaten, not dying, and hurting his friends.
Alright. So it's not a good idea to use ooze, because all he does is acid damage.
It's not a good idea to use AoEs in general when you have 3 teammates standing directly next to him.
Alright.
Okay, so maybe
I'm not gonna be doing the ooze. Alright, because all he does is acid damage.
Well, can't you cast spells through ooze though? I mean, he's there now. I guess he can
Yeah.
do things.
He's there. He's Pod Champion. With a health of 60.
Bah. Man's sitting there. He's moral support.
Pog.
Yeah, he's more support. Fog.
I do also get an extra D8 when I cast specific spell types. Like fire.
Okay, so it's the end of our turn.
He's right
Okay,
there.
so I am.
But first, he's still going to beat slap William because William challenged him, so he's going to attack.
It was Otto
he-
who threw ooze at him, though.
Yeah,
Look at
yeah, he
Otto.
threw, but Yeah, but odds far away. So
Okay,
go
so
through.
I am going
As
to
you see that he moves weaker.
Hold up,
He's
is this
still-
a
he's still-
physical attack?
run across this tentacle bridge thing.
Okay, okay, William, what are you going to do? I'm curious. It's a physical attack.
So I'm gonna mitigate the damage by spending a superiority point. So D10. Oh, God. Yeah, I'm parrying it. So 2 plus my dexterity, which is also 2. So 4 damage mitigated.
About 4 damage. Okay, you made it 4 damage. Okay. Jay, it's your turn.
Okay, so as I said, I move across this tentacle bridge, activate activate my elemental weapon feat, and attack twice.
Mm-hmm.
19 and 15.
And
I do not. Neither
blocks
of those hit. Neither of those hit.
you see that he blocks but in a weird way, like as if he's in panic. Okay, so who's next?
I guess
Emilio.
give
Emilio. You need to heal me
Emilio,
from
it's
it.
your turn.
Amelia needs to
As
heal
you
too,
look
bro.
down
You need-
to Emilio.
You need to heal me.
Emilio, he looks down at you. He wakes you up. That's it. It's your turn now.
Alright, I'm going to cast. Now crank it up to 4th level. I'm going to cast Mass Healing Word to at least hit to at least heal the 2 of us who have, I feel like, exclusively been taking damage in this fight.
Yes, we very much have.
Alright, so
You want someone to get closer?
Yes!
okay, I'm also gonna proc my channel conviction. Thus, I'm going to be, instead of healing just 10 health, I'll be healing 12 for both of us, and then we'll also grab 8 temp HP.
You said 8 temp HP?
8 temp HP. And which is my bonus action, so now it's time to see if I get lucky. This dude's standing on like a relatively smaller chunk of island, right?
Yeah.
Alright, Emilio's going to throw all of his pine cones. Or other like various tree, I would say all the pine cones. Into the gap between this island and like trying to basically he's gonna basically try to like knock it up to get him up in the air so that he falls. You know,
Okay.
like the classic nifty shifty. God fucking damn it.
Nah. You try to do that, but as you were doing that, you see that his body shifts around, like becomes basically like smoke as it throws the pine cones away.
Well,
They
actually,
go.
could I ask, while it's smoke, could Emilio see, cause like, is there something, like, I'm trying to see, is there like a main body, or is this like a projection, if it's able to turn into smoke?
Oh. Roll perception. This one's fine.
If we've been fighting,
You see
if we've been fighting a projection this whole time, I'm gonna be pissed.
you think you see a humanoid figure inside.
Yeah, Emilio's just going to try to keep track of where that is in the main body.
Okay.
I'm assuming it's
Coach,
under
it's your
check.
turn.
Okay, so yeah. Okay. Number one, god dang, hit up my goddamn Zephyr strike. I'm going quite subsonic,
Okay.
and I will take the most simple action of rifle. Rifle. Does that hit?
Hits.
And rifle, yeah. need to press advantage. But the first one was the one. The first
Yeah, no,
one.
the second one is still the first one hit, so it's fine for me to be the crit.
Okay, I'm rolling the first one,
Yeah,
and
now the crit.
crit.
You can describe how you break the shadow thing where you should.
Colt doesn't really know about like the center, like the real guy in it, but he is kind of pissed. He does not like the. He does not. He's deeply offended by the idea of being scared, and like it really pisses him off. So he just goes for the shot. He takes it, going straight for the chest of this man. Takes the
Yeah.
2 shots, and I'm going to.
Oh,
Zephyr Strike.
oh,
gives
I
me
know,
30
I
feet of
know
movement.
exactly what you should do. Coach, when you tilt straight up out of his head, you then realize something different, and then you move your weapon down. You feel that
Yeah.
there's something there. There's something
Yeah,
that
okay.
you hadn't realized since the start of the battle.
Yeah,
As you should.
I went for the chest. I'm gonna
Yes.
move 50 feet with the attack I crit with. I'm unequipping my rifle. I'm gonna move 50 feet here.
Okay.
Mm,
And, end of your turn?
yes,
Because okay.
I don't.
As
I don't have
coach
any.
shoots, you see that it just stops for 1 second. As you see the smoke break out, and then there's an old man, a really old man, like what? You realize that he does not have a lot of wounds besides one big shot that's in his chest. It's like, no, no,
Look who's scared now, buddy.
I will not lose. I will not die here. I will not.
Look who's scared, old man. Look
as
who's
he
scared.
screams that, everyone, you guys feel you black out for 1 instant as
Good.
you see
I
as
was
everyone
wait,
just you see one weird island of cages and everything. Like you see a group of pirates that people don't know, and then you see a really big woman as you hear a familiar voice. This is your end, Yoko.
I think is he using his
Nobody can
own
escape
nightmares?
my fears. Not even you.
Oh,
As
Greg used his own
as he
nightmares.
used something on her. As Big Mom just stops, the woman just stops and then starts to scream. You guys can roll with Osebito just for fun here, if you guys want. And the main
need to?
just if you guys want, as everyone just you guys just feel a cold in your soul. It's not. It's off. It's, the lower you guys roll, basically, the more scared you guys just feel of the situation. A cold in your soul. As the woman that's just screaming like a giant beast just gets close to him.
I got a I got a 20.
And push something out him.
I got a
Smack
21.
more or less in this moment.
I got a 21.
Okay. This will be well. So guys,
Wait,
you guys
so
took me
did
pretty terrified.
Angel? Wait, so did Angel Lady show up or something? Like, what is
Uh,
this?
No, we're
Oh.
seeing his fears.
Oh,
This is what he's scared of.
Yeah. Basically, if it's not clear, it was Big Mom. As she pulled something from him. As I would do. No, as he falls dead to the ground.
Emilio, without another word, just turns and is just like, so that happened. Bigger things to go off of. Is like, because Honestly, I'll be honest. Emilio couldn't be fucked right now. His sister's in trouble.
Wait, did Colt actually kill? Did Colt kill him? Wait.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh. Oof. I'm stealing his stuff. Wait. Did this old man have anything on him?
No.
If,
He has basically same no. He has nothing actually.
if I remember right, Otto is the one who had the trail on the dude who stole Leone, right?
Yeah.
Emilio's just gonna like turn to Otto. It's like, Otto, you still got the trail?
I mean, I think he has a direction, but that's about it. Oh yeah, what about Diane?
Well, I'm confident she was with Red.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Red can take care of her. Yeah.
I'm gonna pause for a second. Wait, it was Diane. It was this guy who was like the reason Diane couldn't like talk or anything, right?
Yeah.
But, like,
He's kind of dead.
He's gonna smile like this, like, well, best the press. I trust that she can take care of things. Wait, is the island going back to like a normal state?
Yes, the island is going back to normal state. But as it happens, I think I not expected that this would happen. Your self voice is speaking to you from far away.
Dang.
Hi.
Wait.
I suppose you are. I think your name is Dundee Pirates, right?
Yep. Wait. I forgot. Where's Silver? Wait. Where's Silver? Where's Silver?
What do you want? Are you here to fight us?
Silver. She's just doing one thing. Well, I'm going to offer everyone here one thing. One question. Does any of you want to be a new Shibukai?
What is a
Shibukai?
Shibukai?
The warlords.
Yes.
Yeah, Shichibukai.
Yes.
Shichi being 7, Bukai apparently being Warlord of the Sea.
Yes.
Okay.
With 7 warlord. Do you want? It's a very simple question. And then we can just end this conversation here.
Wait. Hey. I see this man's face, that gold mask face. Wait. You came from G6, yes?
Yes.
Where's my father?
Oh. So it was you. Oh. He's there. He still has some use.
And where's
Right?
What do you mean some use? Oh yeah. Wait,
and where's my goddamn sister?
Well,
It's your sis. Oh, so you are. Oh, thanks for the confirmation. I'll have to punch that girl later. She did a good job hiding. But well. Oh, well,
Wait,
one of them into the boat.
Wait, is this the guy who took Leone?
wait, which sister was on? It was one of his people. Like, that person that did cipher pull crap, I'm pretty sure that was one of his people. Not directly, but one of his guys.
I strongly suggest that you hand over our friends, or else
Don't.
I'm pretty sure that it doesn't take a genius to know you are outnumbered.
Whoa. I'm gonna activate.
That's so cute.
I'm gonna activate Know Your Enemy.
Okay. He's strong. He has 20 levels in 20 levels something.
He has 20 levels in total.
Yeah, in something.
No. In total, I need to know all his total class levels.
Okay, I'm going to see. No, yeah, it's just saying total class levels. I need to see if he has something else because he specific. I gave him class levels. That's why I'm saying that he has 20 total. Well, let's see if I gave him more. But I think I just gave 20 besides the everything else. But he has more stats than doing everything basically.
Okay, so William's gonna step forward and put a hand in front of Chie and give them a look. Like, don't mess with this guy.
Well, if you want to see your sister, you could. It's not going to be best in the ship. One of them. Besides that, my offer is still up. Do you want to be a ship, okay? Or as he starts to walk back. But you're kind of lucky. He looks at you, Che. If your friend had not said something, I would have just made the cleanup here. Question: you guys are going to follow him, or
Did he mention that? Wait.
yes,
Did he mention that he knows where Diane is?
yes.
Didn't he just say, was it Leonie that's on the ship?
Leonie's the one that
And
got kidnapped.
Leonie.
Okay.
It's Leonie. It's Leonie in this case. Just going, you guys are going to follow him. He's really calm. Really calm.
And he is not at all. He is not going to us in the slightest. Okay, so do we go with him? I'm pretty sure this guy's quite strong. Yeah. Do we follow? Is that a thing we're gonna do?
No, we will not become your Shibukai.
I see. Well, I still need one thing from you. You guys can go walking for me, or we can do just in a different way. As he says that, let's see. I think he's just going to move quickly towards Emilio. Actually, here. As he puts his hands on William's back. I need you to go with me.
No.
Good try, good try.
I don't know if Amelia could do anything about this. Like, what the hell do you want with us? We've done nothing.
Well,
Sir, I think you kind of owe us something, sir. You were we one of your own problems. All we're asking for is a few people who aren't even warlords, not even that strong. We just need some people, friends. It's as simple as that. We just asking for some people. It's that simple. We did you a favor. You can pay us back with one.
well, let's just change a little bit the terms. I was being polite because I was making a favor for my apprentice here, but you will go with me, Emilio. If you want, you can follow me. It's not going to matter a lot for me now. If it means I don't need to deal with her anger later.
Wait,
If it makes you.
wait. So what's this guy saying?
This man kidnapping you. I think he's kidnapping you.
He's
Yeah, but
looking at
he's-
you.
Oh no.
I don't
Emilio's
know.
our Nico Robin!
I did the fucking roll. I rolled a fucking 67, which is just shit.
Yeah, Nico didn't appear.
I mean, I could just always double fruit. That's about the best chance I have of doing anything here.
Your only real choice is to just go with him peacefully. Because we can fight him, but we're not gonna win.
I'll be honest, he is actually kind of good mood. And just follow. If you guys want to see roll for me, it's going to be easier.
I have
And then
one term to make this peaceful. You
Okay.
mentioned
say,
punishing one of my sisters. Eh?
oh yeah, oh yeah, we found
I'll
one
go
of
with
them.
you. I'll go
Hmm?
with you if you don't do anything to her.
Well, I think I can promise that.
I roll insight.
Also,
I would like to roll insight.
yeah, I'm also
I want to know if he. I want to know if he's telling the truth.
Okay,
Does this man
I-
have some kind of honor?
say. Yeah, we're going to. I'm going to just.
Fuck! Fuck! I got in that one. I got in that one.
Oof.
Got it
Emilio got a 23.
I just- Alright. I said I rolled inside, but I didn't know I was muted, and I rolled a 20.
Like a
Okay.
nat 20 or a flat 20?
Nat 20.
Ooh.
Okay,
Ooh, baby.
that would be interesting.
The under
I have
that.
to see how good it is. Okay, I don't think you have any. Okay, it's fine. Alright, so I'm just going to choose a flat one for this. So yeah, I'm going to let's see if I can just roll for GM because I just going to make a GM roll just one thing. Okay.
I have to assume he's deceiving us.
You think that he's hiding something? He seems to be honest, at least about not hurt your sister, but he actually is hiding. He's hiding some information. You're not sure what it is.
Emilio, he's hiding something.
Oh, of course I am.
Grant, you wouldn't be C9 if you weren't hiding something.
If I was not hiding something, you probably would not be here. It's either true. Just be quiet for now.
Hmm. I don't. I'm trying to think of any way Emilio could just communicate to the others, like, take care of Diane.
You could say that out loud.
I don't want him to know that we know where Diane is.
He told it.
He knows where Leone is, because he took her.
I'm just cycling through every possible. I'm just cycling through every possible thing we could try to get you out of this situation.
No, Emilio's only actual choice here is to leave. It's kind of a fixed event. There's no way we could win.
Emilio's just gonna sigh. I'll get to see them, right?
Hold up. Who's to say we can't follow him? Like,
He'll likely
direct-
teleport or move so fast we can't keep up with him.
I mean, he's
Surprised
I mean,
he actually is letting you guys follow for once.
I mean, he told us to follow him. Like he
Yeah.
requested it.
Actually,
I guess we
I-
follow him.
actually, like as we're going though, Emilio's going to. Nate, I don't know if I want to ask one of you guys because I know you all want to follow, but like, he's just gonna kind of like mutter under his breath to everyone else. Is like, I want at least someone to check in on Red and Diane, please.
I'll be right back. Colt can.
Okay.
He can probably wander
Okay.
off at some point, maybe.
Okay. I look
Okay,
at Emilio.
Coach, I'm going to need a perception.
I look at him.
This perception check, I'm going to make a DC 20 perception check. Depending on what happens, the campaign actually changes. What happens next
Wait,
moment?
perception check?
Yeah, for Coach. You can cast a spell or prepare, or use. I think it's
I don't
Coach.
know if I could slap him with a guidance.
Yeah, it's kind of too late. It's just 1 minute, guys. So it's probably need to be caught.
Well, no. The casting time is one action. It's concentration up to a minute.
Yeah, no, it is 1 minute.
Turn
Let's say
I mean, it
it's
was just next to him.
no, yeah,
Okay,
no, wait,
I'm back.
but but Code's going to branch off to look for our
No,
sister.
I'm back. I'm back. What's
Okay,
happening?
so Coach, you are going to look for our middle sister, right? The other one.
Yeah, that was my plan.
Okay. Okay, so you need a DC 20 perception. I'm going to say the DC here. If you're not, you're not going to see.
DC 20 perception check.
Yeah.
Wait, is perception a wisdom?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I'm pretty sure I have advantage on those because I used enhanced ability.
Oh, great. Instability is 1 hour, so you should have it.
So
I'm
let's hope this
scared
works.
now.
Oh, 20. Made
God
it,
damn it, you did it.
Made it, baby. Let's go.
You did it. Okay. I'm going to describe for the group that I'm going to describe you. I'm going to go for the other group here. I'm going to show you here because as you see, the island just going back to normal. Oh, you see that it didn't end up bloodshed. Good. She'll be happy. Well, well, you can go to be our sister. And oh well, we have to do something else too, right? Because that's the that starts to walks in the ship. You see, it was annoying. Oh, you're still alive, Nightmare. Well, it should not really be for too long. It's a shame you didn't kill Che. Well, yeah, it's a real shame. As she's just talking, the the gold mask guy, or I actually forgot he had another name, Clockwork, just looks at her and says, well, you overstay your welcome. Wait, what?
And I don't know if Amelia could try to do something to I assume that they're about to kill her.
You could try to, but he puts his hands on her back, and then he just pats it. Like as she just coughs blood, hitting the gut. Wait, what? This was not the. Unfortunately for you, you know too much, and it's not nearly as interesting anymore. Besides, your system didn't truly work. I had to make so much corrections. You needed a heart to survive, right? That subject. As Nightmare looks. You see that she's kind of vanished. So just take it. As this happens, Amy is going to have a really beautiful scene of Nightmare just jumping at the Asterix.
I technically
just-
can try to do something to stop this.
You can.
The real thing is that, like, if it works technically, especially if they're doing like a jumping on them kind of a ordeal, I have the spell Hold Person.
You could try. You could try to do that if you want.
But I'd say it's more of like mixing Nika powers with just actually talking.
You could try to use Hold Person if you want. I have no problem here.
Well, they have to make a wisdom saving throw then.
Okay, so we'll try to go with Hold Person. I'm going to use Nightmare Shape.
Yeah,
Nightmare
like
Shape.
Amelia was just gonna like speak out to Nightmare Shade, like, look, And like, wait, is actual Chie here, or did they not follow?
I'm not sure. You guys can add yourselves to the map if you want. Guys want. I didn't just add it's just that. If you guys want, you guys are following.
I'm pretty sure all you follow is in the hole, because he kind of went.
Okay,
Yeah.
if you guys follow me, okay. So guys, are follow. I'm going to roll for Nightmare Chair here. Let's see if she can. I'm going to roll the dimension just now because
I think that the
she is.
saving throw happened.
Oh,
Okay,
20.
that would do it. Wait,
Yeah, it's eventually does manage to jump and pull off the hearts.
I would say
Just
that Amelia was trying to like say something to like, hey, wait, stop! I want to have words that Nightmare Chie just ignores, and it's just
no, yeah, no, she ignores. So you see this is kind of panic as she just takes off the heart, and then takes a bite on a friend's heart, like you start to eating it out. It should have worked. You said that the other man speaking. Well, if it's not, we just dealt with for one last problem. As Chase just, like Chase just literally cannibalizing the other one. I will live. And now for the
I shouldn't be surprised. I literally said that Nightmare Chie is as psychotic and crazy as possible, but somehow I'm still surprised.
Wait a minute, wasn't Evil Chie like killed already?
No, she didn't.
they
die.
kind
Ah.
of kept her because
When
They
she had
kept her as a-
disappeared after the Nightmare guy was defeated?
Oh, she was dying. She was dying.
She was fading out of
Okay.
existence. Seemingly,
Yeah.
it took time for most of the stuff on the island to fade. Like, this
Yeah.
man had quite a powerful hold on this place.
And she had the nightmare one thing that was keeping her together. She actually is fine now. After the cannibalized thing here, it's actually she actually managed to survive it for a little longer.
I mean, I was just gonna look down and then look at Nightmare Chie and just sigh. You know, I really thought that I'd actually recognize a bit of the normal one in ya. Guess I was wrong.
Don't compare me to her. You see that she's like more calm now.
It was
And now let's
supposed-
go for the. Okay.
It was supposed to be a compliment.
It's not. Now I can. As he starts to do that, the man says, "No, stop."
Oh yeah. Did everyone else go to the ship? Because I know Cole.
As he said that, I'm going to jump for the other group now.
Alright, so presumably everyone else is doing other stuff, or are there... I don't know if there's...
I have to do something here. And now let me go back. As I'm going to jump to the other group. As you guys find Silver at a distance, she's holding red. You see your sister holding on Silver, and red in Silver arm, like she's carrying red. As she looks at the group, Silver is still gapping. You can talk to her.
Wait, can I at least see just so I know what the
Hey.
fuck's going on?
Yeah.
I
Do
don't
you
have the map
for
for
this?
you. No, I actually don't have the map.
Oi! Oi! Silver! Silver!
Hmm?
Red!
You guys.
You don't know where Diane is?
Silver just goes down like, okay, I was trying to do something. You see that Red is unconscious as the other sister just looking quietly at you guys. So, you guys didn't meet anyone, right? Or wait, where is?
The gold mask man is here.
Must I say? And she super just sit down. You see that Red is unconscious, as the sister just also goes down and says, "The nightmare guy is not here anymore, right?"
The Nightmare Man
Yeah.
is dead, and the gold mask guy is here.
Rain,
The super looking.
whatever business you have with him, he just made it So he has business with all of us.
Hmm.
So
Oh yeah.
before
sorry.
we might have so before we might have taken him on just as obligation to you, but now he took Emilio. So we have no reason not to go after him, except for the fact that we can't.
All I'm saying is that we're going to goddamn G6.
Okay.
We got to.
I think we should have get this right. So I was not expecting to find you guys here. So, Master's probably happy. Okay, I'm going to
He took
be
Emilio
clear.
and Leone.
Yeah. Okay, so. Super looks at sister, or the sister. So, I'm going to be honest what happened. Well, remember when I started to talk with the Nightmare guy? Well, negotiations kinda did break down and everything. I never actually did speak with you guys. But in theory, I'm still currently a member of CP3. I was not talking.
Were you or are you still?
Well, my master should think that I'm still a member of them, so I'm not sure anymore, to be honest.
Are you legally incapable of leaving it?
Well, I will not be able to leave anyway. The moment that I leave, then I'm going to be burned as a traitor. So it's not like I have much choice. But at least we more or less probably got lucky. I actually just talked to Master that he would just not kill you guys. So at least it seems that he followed us. It's probably my fault about Emilio. I was keep communications until before the grand line, but after I just stopped, but he just followed my lead. Well, I'm going to back to the ship with it. You guys can stay with Emilio's sister. I'm going to. Red, you still can hear? You hit really hard, Silver. Sorry about it. I'm going to try to make up that Emilio's sister died. It's probably I'm probably going to have a better chance, and you guys can save her.
So we're
going to stay for
faking
me.
Diane's death.
Yeah.
Okay.
Was fine for you then.
Are we going to the ship or are we going to the gold next, man?
Well, we are going to have to go to G3 anyway. I'm going to try to solve my own way. I hope you. Well, it's not going to be a problem. Red, could you stay with me? It's probably going to be easier for. Sure. Jay, just talk about that, but now, if you go to G3, I should be able to make you go back to your island if you want. It was actually the place that I was planning to just try to talk with someone. If you want to go back now, you can go.
No, I'm not going back. My best friend is captured, and there's no way I'm letting him just. There's whatever those guys want to do with him. It's not good. There's no way I'm letting that happen.
Okay. So I guess I can make a decision who, if someone wants to follow me, I might be able to just say you guys have potential or something.
If you can get away with that, I'd say get away with it. I think our best option is probably going with the gold mask guy directly. It might not sound good, but if we go with him, we won't have to try and break into a marine base.
Yeah. Probably going to be easier.
But at the same time, if we
Well,
if we went there on our own without their guidance, we would have more time to prepare without worry of being noticed.
yeah, this is probably the advantage or disadvantage.
There are problems either. There's problems.
Yeah, my master probably knows who my weakness is in the group, so he's probably going to keep a close eye.
Colt, I think I have an idea, but there's no way I'm going to get it done on my own.
What's the plan?
Remember that Nightmare Machine prototype we took?
Oh! I think I see what you're getting to.
We killed a whole. We destroyed a whole bunch of Nightmare Machines. We have a whole bunch of scraps. We have all the materials we need.
Colt takes a big old stretch, like back-breaking stretch. Looks back up. Well, I think it's time to make some weaponry. You thinking what I'm thinking, Shie? I think it's time to make CC real. No more blueprints or planning. We're making the Santa Muerte. We're taking that. We'll get that thing in the G6. And damn, are we gonna try to save my friend? Damn, are we gonna try to save our goddamn? Let's do this!
Okay. So this is the plan. I'm going to go back to the ship then. This is super just pulls a dead emotion. I don't think I ever gave it to you guys. It's just one extra that. Actually, you guys have the emotion, right? Just you guys can call me. Actually, I don't know. I'm going to leave it here.
Wait, who had the Denden Mushi?
Oh, the one's on mine. Who had? I think William had actually, if I'm not mistaken. The other.
Yes.
The mirror gave it to him, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So if you guys plan to construct the weapon, then I'm going to wait that. I'm going to make sure that Emilio does not get more danger. Once I don't know exactly what my master is doing or anything. I think my brother knows. So it's going to be a gamble in the end.
You guys really want to build that robot?
Yes.
Honestly, that's the most firepower I think we could get. This guy is.
Yeah, this guy is twice our level. And he has friends. We need some firepower, and we're planning on making CC better than any of the Nightmare Machines.
Also, what's cooler than a goddamn robot?
Essentially, we're doing
Alright.
this.
Then we need to rest up, and we need to get
Yeah.
ready.
Yeah.
Colt is
Okay.
very.
Yeah.
belligerent.
Super is
He may
going
be
to start to
smart,
live
but
for
he's
red.
quite belligerent. He's gonna do something.
Yes.
He's dumb smart. He is quite dumb smart. That's the best way I can describe it.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Super,
is the island normal now?
the island starts to become normal. It's almost normal now.
What's
It's a
left
base-
on the island?
It's basically somewhat a tropical island with some ruined cities that you guys never actually saw it, but now you can see some ruined cities and everything. Let's go look around to see what else you can find.
Yes, I want to do that. If the Nightmare guy left anything important or powerful around, we You better grab it. While we're here.
Oh
You
yeah,
guys,
we
we split up.
yeah.
Me and Chie, we can handle the tech.
Alright.
Colt takes off
Yeah.
his gauntlet. Pulls out
First off though, let's get the first devil fruit in my collection out of the tree.
Oh yeah, we should probably go grab that.
I'm
Wait.
persuading the treasure to come to me.
Did we just? Oh yeah, the Nightmare Man is dead. Wait. His fruit is somewhere here on this island. Most likely.
Hold up. Why don't we just feed the fruit to Cece?
We
Upon
Okay.
its
You can
completion.
do that? What?
Inanimate objects can eat devil fruits.
okay. Out of character, would you know that this is possible?
No,
Because like very.
this is out of character.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, because it would be like the newest of the most top secret of top secret technology at this time. Not even Chie. It's likely that not even Chie would know about it, and she literally studies devil fruits.
Is it possible for us to use non-zoans in items?
Not that we know of.
Based on the manga, I do not believe so. At least not without making it way more complicated. We're talking like genetic stuff way more complicated.
Yeah. So, yeah, Cole and Chie, you guys are gonna go back to the ship and work on the robot.
Yes.
Yep.
Otto,
It's
you
not
want to
the
help me
Wi-Fi time.
search the island for any left behind treasure or knickknacks that could possibly prove helpful?
Currently, I am over by where Emilio and Silver are. But I
Emilio's
would probably
gone.
go.
I think Otto followed the mask guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he went with him.
Ah, okay. Then I'm gonna go search by myself then.
Colt will begin sprinting off to his ship. He is ready. It is time to save his friends.
Oh no, Chet died.
Giant robot.
Oh, not that.
Okay,
No.
hold on. Step one, we gotta scrap all the nightmare machines that we gotta scrap all the nightmare machines we have for parts. Then we build Cece.
Okay, so
My older brother is probably so confused right now because like he has no idea what CC is. Because like most of our talk about CC has been like in the Discord chat.
So yeah, sometimes Colt and Chie randomly go into a corner and just start babbling nerd shit.
You can't forget about Otto. He was one of the original people to think of repairing it.
Otto's
was
just
when he got back to
Otto's
the
built
ship.
different, man.
Yeah, he's just smart like that.
But you're not here.
Oh yeah, he's not there.
Why did
So
Silver go with Emilio again?
to make sure nothing to try and make sure nothing bad happens to him.
Also, she kind of technically works for the guy, I guess.
Okay, so first up is disassembling the nightmare machines. How long does that take? Do we need to roll or something?
That's not here right now.
Oh, what? What happened?
Seems like Tet got disconnected.
Tech DC.
Oh.
I don't know if I spelled microphone wrong on the alternate account.
Okay, if I remember correctly, I made like Google Sheets for
Okay.
Yes, I did.
I made a
No.
chat. So I'm going to now do the other whole play where you guys can talk in the chat more or less, just to keep both happen. Because this one is almost all time. You guys can roll in more or less. I don't think you guys have a lot of method. She can roll tools. Actually, there's a specific tool for it. You guys can roll tools to grab scraps and everything.
What do you want me to roll for my search?
Your survival perception.
Okay,
Yes.
rolling tools is very good. So time to
Yeah.
Oh wait.
disassemble
I'll take the
these.
17.
Time
I'm going to
to.
do. Okay, going to do this everything apart. Shay, just use the chat that I create for Mashu to say the roles. Now, now I have to do the mediocre player a bit.
Okay, so I have a plus 13 to rolling
Emilio, what
with
you want
my
to?
Smith's tools.
Do you
Okay.
want to pop over to that other voice channel?
Yeah. Auto follow.
Okay, so Tet said to roll tools for disassembling the nightmare machines.
So wait, what? So we roll Smith's tools, is that it?
Yeah.
Is Smith? I'm pretty sure. Would Smith's tools be wisdom for me?
On their own, they don't actually have. Smith's tools. Artisan's tools aren't actually tied to any stat on their own. I only add my intelligence modifier because I have this cool thing called Armor of Tools.
It's just whichever stat is the highest for you that you roll.
Okay.
Wait, so it is tied to a stat?
It's not. I know. I just said it's whichever is the highest.
Shit, my rolls are.
You
So
don't
I'm
have
adding
to
an.
use the highest, but like you can.
I'm
use
not adding a
anything you
13.
want.
I'm adding an 18 then.
Roll better. Be better. Be superior.
Like if it says query on it, it's any stat.
Okay, so r/1d20 d20.
Nat 20.
Oh yeah, plus 8
21,
plus
baby.
18. Wait, it's /r.
Why is all of my luck locked behind rolling for tools? Like,
I don't know.
like the first time I rolled tools in this campaign, I got 3 nat 20s in a row.
Okay.
Completely unintentionally. It's weird.
Okay. Okay.
That seems like a pretty good amount of disassembly, right?
Yep. That should be enough for at least the Cavalier model.
Honestly, we only need Cavalier.
For now.
Like, yeah, we can do the others later, but like this is run in, gun thing down, Cavalier time.
So do we think that would decrease the amount we need to work by down to 2/5 normal?
Like that, yeah, that's quite a lot. And if we're actually running on actual cash, I have a lot of money. Like,
Yeah.
I have so much goddamn money.
Yep. Okay, so Cavalier, just double checking. Can fly, perception on expertise,
It is
poison
not
immunity, exhaustion immunity, dark vision,
robot.
force strike, channel magic, antimatter,
Antimatter
sniper, and chemical weapons. So
we have robot. It is time.
that probably doesn't make any sense to you at all, Willie. Does it, William?
It's all yes.
What?
This is robot things entirely out of context.
I'm not listening. I'm playing a game.
Okay.
I have to use the bathroom. I will be right back.
I'm just waiting for us to continue, and I'm hoping we get something interesting.
Oh!
This and then like
1 billion
just
berries
the next
worth of
round.
materials! 1 billion!
Mm-hmm.
That's definitely enough to. That's definitely enough to finish at least Cavalier configuration.
Well, yeah, that's cool for you guys, but I don't really care about that sort of stuff.
It's cool for the whole crew. We're getting
a
an
robot.
yeah, 1 billion berries worth of materials.
Well, I kind of like swords more than robots, personally.
Bro, cool, bro. I like swords, bro, and I don't need it.
I don't need a robot. I have swords. You're like it's literally that meme from Invincible where it's like, look what they need to do to imitate a fraction of our power,
Sword.
and that's me to your robot.
Sword.
Like William over here is like, look what they need to do to mimic a fraction of my swordsman skills. Like, unless this boy be going around doing like 100+ damage each turn, I'm not gonna be too impressed, honestly.
They might.
I mean, we gave
Well,
it
then
a
by all means, make it do 100+
We gave
damage.
We gave it an antimatter rifle. We're giving it an antimatter rifle.
Radical. As long as it does good damage and it doesn't die easily, be great. Does it function by itself, or does it need to be piloted?
I have to give it commands.
So it will take up your actions.
Actually, 1 second. You see, we're actually combining it with the homunculus infusion from Artificer, which gives it some extra stuff like flight capabilities, expertise on perception, various stuff.
Putting a baby inside of it? Bro.
Man, did you just say we're putting a? Did you just say a baby?
You're putting like a little mecha driver inside this guy. That's kind of messed up, yo.
We're just taking stuff from the homunculus servant infusion and adding it onto what we're doing. Okay, it is friendly to you and obeys your commands. In combat, it shares your initiative count and takes its turn immediately after mine. I command it with a bonus action. And if I'm put down, then it can act on its own.
Evil Chia ate organs.
Yep. At least I know her research notes are still out there, so I could potentially get Tensor's transformation. You know how at the end of Tensor's transformation, you have to make a con save or take a level of exhaustion?
Huh? That's a thing.
Yeah, it's because I'm pretty sure the flavor is that it just puts so much strain on your body when your body normally doesn't go through that much strain. Well, I actually looked. by the time I will be able to cast it, I will not be able to fail the save. So essentially, my body will be able to handle that much power.
Simply be that buff.
Well, it's a bit more complicated than that. It takes a 6th level spell slot, which I will only have one of. Actually, this is a good time for... Oh wait, no, because isn't William exploring the island to find treasures?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, then
I
never
want
mind.
loot.
Maybe you'll find the Shiva Devil Fruit.
Really.
That's what I'm kind of hoping to find, because, I mean, I told Ted at the beginning of the game, I really want to get a devil fruit, and I told him I'd, like, vibe check every devil we came across. But, like, all the ones we've gotten so far were just other people's devil fruits that we just beat up.
Yeah. It has to pass both Chie's "this isn't the Dachshund" test and William's vibe check.
Bro, this ain't the lizard common. This isn't the common garden lizard.
Like,
yeah, just imagine finding a devil fruit, thinking it's going to give you the power to stand by the Yonko, and then it gives you the power to turn into a dog that breaks its back just by existing. That's literally what a dachshund is. It breaks its back just by existing.
My spine. Oh god, my spine.
Yeah, it is literally the worst devil fruit you could get.
My spine. My spine.
But yeah, I really want to get a devil fruit sometime soon.
Yeah, because Emilio has a devil fruit, and you don't, but you're the captain.
One with a devil fruit.
Yeah, he's the only one in the crew with one currently.
Yeah.
And I've been waiting for other people to get some, and like, I think even Otto was getting kind of like impatient because he was considering getting the dream one, because like of how rarely we find them.
Yeah, we don't really.
If I at any point.
Oh my god, you're right! I didn't realize how rarely we find them until just now. We've
only ever found one wild.
We're probably.
Every other devil fruit we've gotten has been from a user that we've defeated.
Yeah, we've killed like multiple devil fruits. Oh yeah, the chaos fruit is on this island probably now too.
Like we've found more devil fruits from people we defeated than actual like random devil fruits.
Yeah, if we go look at them, if we'll just find them.
Yeah, those are probably some crazy odds.
Yeah, essentially all the ones we have are just from dead people.
And like it is, which isn't like bad or anything. It's interesting to find the ones of the people you defeated, but it's not that much fun when that's all the devil fruits you find. Yeah. Especially because I want to get one that we have not seen yet.
Honestly, at this rate, Chie's dream is not going to be completed by the end of the campaign.
It was never going to be completed. You can never collect all devil fruits. It's impossible.
Yeah, but there's still the possibility of getting at least close.
There's no such thing as close when it comes to infinity. There's an infinite amount of devil fruits, which means it's an infinite amount that you could just never have.
No,
I'm pretty sure there's not an infinite amount.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's not an infinite amount.
They come from human desire and dreams, which is virtually infinite. Like, everyone has dreams, aspirations, goals, which inevitably will cause devil fruits to spawn from them. It's not infinite, but it's uncountable.
spaghetti and death. There's
Way to put a
big-
downer on Chie's dreams.
Really said, yo, dreams ain't shit, bro. Yo, dreams
I hate to
ain't.
break it to you, man. Your dreams are impossible to begin with. That's kind of a you problem. You should have thought about that before you knew your dreams.
Well, it's not like Chie knew that there were countless devil fruits.
Thought like, hey, yo, I got
Probably
got
not.
like 100 or so. That's probably all of them, right? That's
I
probably all
mean,
of them.
if you really want to like, if anything, Chie probably just believes all the ones in their book are as many as there are.
Yeah,
What I simply imagined was like Chie just want like a garden of devil fruits. Just like, I have this many. It's that simple. All of them.
it's gonna be more like a trophy room, like a big hall of devil fruits all in DCDs.
I mean, honestly, if you think about it, there are probably like an infinite amount of Zoans. Because there's a
There's not-
Zoan for each biological life form.
Oh yeah.
There's not an infinite amount of life forms.
There virtually is when you consider evolution.
Yeah, but I mean, like, there's can only be so much variation. I mean, like, what's really the difference between a green... Like, do you really think that there's a devil fruit for a green mantis shrimp and a devil fruit for a blue mantis shrimp?
Yes. Absolutely.
I don't think there's that many. They've clearly in the story been stated as rare. Like, there's clearly like a certain amount around.
Yeah, I highly doubt that Zoan are that diverse, because A, that would make Zoans the most common type of devil fruit, which they aren't, and B, let's take Pell for example, the guy with the falcon fruit. He doesn't say what kind of falcon, it's just Tori Tori no Ni model falcon.
Just falcon.
I mean, well, Zoans are the second most common, considering Paramecias are all just based off conceptual ideas, which there are quite literally infinite amount of.
And also, I'm pretty sure it's not all. Devil fruits aren't all dreams. It's people with the strongest wills and dreams. Like, it's not all of them. Like, give a character example. Bellamy is not someone with enough will or creativity for his dreams to create more. Bellamy's a big.
Yes, that's why I said not infinite, but countless.
Rats. Collect rats. I want to buy a rat. Can I have a rat? Maybe a turtle.
Man, how long are they gonna be doing that?
I don't know. It's been a while.
Yeah. Drew's probably taking his sweet time talking to every NPC.
Yep.
This is every game we play in, man. Talks to every NPC for like 10 minutes each.
Ah, my organs. I hope my ears don't explode.
Okay, 100 million. Okay, we have a number. I'll put it on the sheet for CC. Okay, I'll...
And we have like 1 billion berries worth of frickin'. Yeah, we can do that.
Oh yeah.
It.
1 second.
Hello there.
Exposed nerves.
Okay. So. Okay. Oh, so the body and all the configurations each are going to be 100 million. Got it. Okay, and wait a minute. Why am I even counting it in gold? The only reason I'm doing that with the magic items I'm making is because I got the I got the okay. Clear. What are we gonna work on when this is over? What are we gonna work on after the Cavalier when all this is over? Deadshot, Industrial, or Pathfinder? Colt?
Oh, am I muted?
What?
Wait, hello?
No, I can hear you.
I think I lost connection at some point. So after
Industrial.
okay, Industrial. And after that?
Then Pathfinder.
A Pathfinder. And then Deadshot.
Yes. In that order.
Okay.
Ow.
Okay, it's all set up. Now we just gotta wait for the downtime.
Useless inventions. Like a plastic cup made of cups.
Okay, so let's look at how much damage. Let's try to get an estimate of the damage and stuff. So
I mean, if we're taking some of that gray technology and combining it with the anti-batterizer parts that I'm pretty sure I gave you. Like GA has those.
yep. Okay, so damage estimation. Force strike is, by my estimate, going to be the nightmare machines are size huge, correct?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay, so that's going to be 3d8 plus our proficiency bonus, so anti-matter. Oh wait, firearms D&D 5e.
I mean, that assumedly we would be combining it with the rays that are kind of built into them.
Okay, 18d8.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so the machine gun is 10d6.
Yeah, it's just gun. It gun.
And what did we agree on for the fourth? I know it was one of the rays.
Wait, which one were the?
Uh, disintegration ray. If let's go with that. If they're in some sort of base, then
Yeah, disintegration. Simply turn it to dust. It's yeah. We're pulling up on G6. We might have to break down a few doors. Yeah, doors.
okay. And unfortunately, we do not know the damage.
I mean, I can Google what it would usually do for a beholder.
Oh yeah, you're right. These are based off of beholders. Beholder 5e. Uh,
10d8.
10d8. Okay.
But it also destroys things.
10d8 plus. I guess that would give it. I guess that would give the attack the siege property.
Yeah, because like it just disintegrates things, and we're putting it on a giant robot. And assumedly, we're planning to, break into G6, so it's mostly specialized for breaking through walls and shit.
Yep. Okay. We have our 4 weapons. We just need Otto to get back for the chem weapons.
Yeah, we can't make those yet. I fill the sock full of rocks. Hit someone over the head with it.
Okay, I'm probably going to spend some of the extra scrap materials we have. We have
scrap left over.
Yeah, we're gonna have a lot. Definitely gonna put some of that towards my strength enhancer.
They created a new channel.
What?
They created one named Machu.
What is that? Okay, anyway, for now I am going to devote those extra materials towards ring of protection.
She
I'll be
has a
right
last
back.
name.
Yeah, she does. Sudonen.
And honestly, I just assumed that it was just Chie. She's like, no last name, ain't got one.
Nope.
2 pounds cheddar.
What? What the fuck?
2 pounds cheddar.
Okay, so we're gonna want to build at least the Cavalier configuration a lot bulkier in terms of health and AC.
Yeah, that was supposed to be big assault. Go in. Don't die immediately.
Yep. So, do you think Tet is going to let us cherry pick the stats between the homunculus and the...
Theoretically.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure that the homunculus's soft stats are a lot better than the nightmare machines.
If he
Actually,
let's make it.
Actually, we will be able to make the... Since we are combining the nightmare machines with the homunculus servant infusion, we will be able to make this thing bulkier since it gets additional hit dice for every artificer level I have, plus some extra hit points based on my intelligence modifier.
So essentially, main controls. Cole can probably do the guns. He's good at guns.
Yep. Yeah, you start working on the Cavalier configuration while I'll work on the main body.
So yeah, what would I roll for doing that?
We're basically using the shipbuilding rules in the
Craft vessel. Okay, yeah.
yeah, in the PDF. Hold off on that for now. We don't... From my experience, it's best to wait until we know how much time we have. We just don't know what's going on, neither us or the audience.
Yeah, we're not here. 1d10 plus 5. What's going on in there?
I think they're in a fight.
I don't know why they'd be fighting. He just tried to cook.
Yeah. Oh shit, I forgot! Oh wait, no, the Cavalier model doesn't have it. The Cavalier model doesn't have it. But the Pathfinder and Deadshot models are going to have evasion. Which is really awesome.
Wrong PDF. There's the PDF.
Something that may be good in a pinch is that it's going to have this thing called channel magic, which basically if an artificer spell has a range of touch, then I can cast it from CC's position instead.
So yeah, robot can do spell.
Yeah, to an extent. Also, the fact that it will be able to fly, which is awesome.
Build the ship. Where's the goddamn?
Yeah. But yeah, I'm so excited to build CC because this is what I made Chie for. This is what I made this character for, to make a whole bunch of ridiculous shit that would be super useful to the group.
Make robot. Make machine.
But honestly, before this group, the best thing I could come up with that wasn't a magic item was literally just a machine... was just a cannon, but like a machine gun.
Automatic.
Yeah, like a semi-automatic cannon. And I'm sort of embarrassed by that.
And make gun, but better, I guess. Dog store. Dog store. Dog store.
Yeah, it's...
Dog store. Nat 20 insight.
Man. I just got a brilliant idea, but I don't know if Tet would let us.
What's that?
What if when we built the Deadshot configuration, if we gave it sneak attack?
That sounds OP as hell. I don't think Ted would give it to us.
Yeah, you're right. Tet would never let us get away with that.
That's too stupid. We get a qualified amount of stupid. That's too stupid.
Yeah. Oh, are you sure there aren't any, like, magic items that you want that I could potentially craft?
I mean, I can't think of anything in particular. Other than anything that might raise my AC, because I want more defense. Is there any, like, magic armor you can craft? Or something else that would raise my AC?
Let me look. Armor of Gleaming, lame.
Yeah, that sounds lame as hell.
All it does is stay clean forever. Which
Is there even a mechanic for having unclean armor? Is that even a thing?
Yeah, actually.
I've never seen anyone use a mechanic.
Yeah, but no one enforces it because it's one of those lame rules that every player grumbles about.
And you essentially gain nothing by enforcing it, and no one.
Yeah, it doesn't even work for your aesthetic.
Dude,
Yeah.
are they still going?
I guess. Like, Colt's thing is that he
Cast off armor.
military style gear. Unless I get more cowboy. It's either I'm going
Potion,
more military or more
potion.
cowboy.
Shields don't work for you. Shields don't work for you.
I'm not using shields. If I'm not using a two-handed...
Smoldering armor. Oh, come on. That's just an aesthetic thing. The only thing the smoldering armor does is is make smoke rise from you. That's all it does.
William went to team 2. Man's left.
I was actually thinking more like Percy in The Legend of Vox Machina.
Like, he had the mask, but like, yeah.
Mmm. Adamantine armor.
I mean, that's just better armor. You can make that, I think.
It makes critical hits count as normal hits.
I can't. Wait. That means a cult that can't take crits. Okay, that sounds good.
And you don't even need to attune to it.
So I have more attunement slots left.
Yep. Okay. Are you proficient with heavy armor?
No, but can you make it medium?
Yeah. Any medium armor that isn't hide.
What counts? Any medium armor that isn't hide. Damn.
Yeah, that isn't made of like animal stuff.
What's the best? What is the heavy coat equivalent to? Like it has like it's 14 plus dex. Is there any medium armor better than 14 plus dex plus 2 dex?
Let me look at that.
Also, I will be right back.
Okay. Hmm.
I found.
Hello? What did you find? You said you found something? Hello? Hello?
And
We can hear you.
Okay.
you can hear something to come from some box. Like you can hear something.
I'ma go grab this box.
Okay, you get this box.
I grab
As you
it.
grab it, as you grab it, you see that it actually breaks a bit, and a small fruit just falls down. A weird shaped fruit.
Okay, okay. Like, can I tell it's a devil fruit?
Yes.
Okay. I want to insight the devil fruit.
Okay, let's go. Let's go for it.
We
All
got
right.
an ability score increase, but that also means we can take a feat.
I got a 15.
You feel some kind of connection with it.
Mhm, mhm. I shall.
I think you should hold off on at least identify. I think we can do that.
Why not? I'll go back to the ship where Cole and Chie are, and I'm gonna ask Chie if they can analyze this cool little fruit I found.
Shay?
Uh, yeah,
We level up. Oh,
Oh, you guys will level up.
yeah. I just noticed that too.
Oh wait, I just realized Emilio's fucking healing has been like, oh, I've been doing his healing wrong because he can also add his wisdom bonus to it.
Go ahead, you.
man's healing wrong.
Yeah. Jumas, I can't believe you guys didn't decide not to fight the guy. It's kind of funny. Okay, but now
we have patience.
I
Yeah.
deadass thought that like I thought that like William knew something because it was like, no, this isn't gonna fucking work in the slightest.
Yeah. Che, we can roll for your level encyclopedia.
What?
Roll
The,
for a Delphi encyclopedia.
Oh, it's actually me, a reflavor of me casting identify. So
no, yeah, just see it if there is because it's just encyclopedia. You can see that as well.
Oh wait,
what?
never mind. I had
What do I roll?
I think if I remember correctly, it's Arcana, right? Yeah, it's Arcana.
What? I didn't quite catch
Arcana.
that.
Arcana. He said
Arcana.
roll Arcana.
Arcana. Okay, Arcana.
Let's see.
Okay. Let's go.
wait a confirmation though. A trick is a cantrip, right? Those are
Yeah, a trick is just
Yeah. Just
yeah.
cantrip.
Uh,
Let's see.
16.
Okay. It's a zone.
What?
You know that's a zone. Just that.
It's a zone.
Okay, it's a Zoan.
Yeah, actually, zones actually is kind of hilarious because
I
actually
hand it back to William. All I can say is that it's a zone. It isn't in the encyclopedia, which doesn't make any sense.
While they're saying that, when they hand it back, William's just gonna immediately take a bite out of it.
Okay.
Did you just bite into it? We don't know what it is! It could be a goldfish for all we know!
Goldfish. Well, if it's a goldfish, he did vibe with the goldfish.
That's what's on the main. Well, hit no main modo aço, actually.
Man's got superpowers.
Yeah.
Radical.
Our captain is a little demon!
Man's a whole demon now.
Yeah.
Radical. So, what abilities does this come with?
Okay. Well, you have your For now, you have your hybrid form. That's basically you have more 2 arms. You basically can use your bonus action to attack twice instead of once.
Alrighty.
I actually just realized I'm curious about something. So, during the fight with the big guy, we had the first instance of Emilio using, like, solely, what's it? Like, he just kind of manifested a sunbolt with pure Nika powers. I am curious, is that something Emilio can, like, in the similar vein to his devil fruit, is that something that'd be hypothetically possible for Emilio to do for, like, more stylized attacks? Like, you know, he can use his devil fruit to do stuff.
You can try to still do the Nika creativity things if you want.
I'm just curious what the rule for that would be, so I can put a quick thing in for it.
Wait, what does the Asura look like? Does his skin change color? Like, I
Yeah.
assume if it's like based on like the Hindu gods.
William in his true form does he does change. It depends. If he's hybrid, he just has one track arms. In his true form, he does become large. When bonus action to attack, you attack twice and the same thing. And you do get a small regeneration. It's just slow.
This is an Ashura. I just put it in chat.
Yeah.
Oh.
We didn't say forearm version. I think I'm going to post this. Here's the forearm version.
Yeah, but we still have the issue of the fact that Terra drains his energy, so he can't use the forearms to their full potential quite yet.
But Captain did get a buff.
Yeah, you're right.
I never. I'm sorry.
It might help him. It might help him withstand it.
I never got an answer though. What would the rule for the attempting Nika bullshit be the same for his double fruit? So it just be his level.
I love how Nika bullshit has just become the colloquial term. Like, we don't have an official term. It's just Nika bullshit.
That is the official term. That's the term.
Because I feel like Emilio is going to need it. Because Loki, I feel like they're gonna see Prism cuff his ass.
Like on the off chance that we get popular enough to be called a wiki, under powers, it's going to say Nika bullshit because that's the official term for it.
Yeah. It's still attack powers. You can still just use attack powers normal. You don't have to roll for them fruits. Them fruits is something specific. But you can just roll for attack powers.
Oh.
You don't have it.
Like, for instance, like wait, so like it doesn't does it work like how Emilio's devil fruit rules work, where he just does he rolls to attempt to do it like something creative with it?
Nika bullshit, you can just be creative if you roll the challenge event. In our situation, we just use the collect powers because they are already difficult to explain.
Okay.
Like they're just so difficult to explain. That's kind of funny.
Okay, so there's just kind of there'd be like no roll or modifier. It's just kind of like
it's just normal.
Okay, just a flat d20.
No, it's not modifiers. Just you're probably not going to use this.
Okay,
this
hold on. So
you're only going to use if you roll the 100 one. But then if you manage to get it, then you just do it.
We're level 12 now, right?
Yeah, I was saying I'm not like talking like full powered Nika bullshit. I'm like saying like minor occurrences of Nika like ability. Like, oh,
But
say
yeah,
Emilio
this your
wants
spell.
to
It,
dislocate his arm for a moment because, well, Nika's described as having a rubber body. It would probably fucking
Yeah.
hurt.
Well,
you
but you don't
put this.
have
Yeah,
you
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 don't
aren't
have a. Yeah, you're Nika. You aren't. I actually, thanks. I actually have to say, you actually are limited in some stuff.
I
There's some
am
difference.
aware. I'm just trying to figure out what the possibilities are.
Yeah, no,
because all
it's
you
basically
have
okay exploded. It's
you
basically okay
just
exploded.
you just have
Okay,
some of the power of Nika. You aren't Nika himself, like Luffy
I
is.
know.
So having rubber skin wouldn't be possible.
You're kind of like a
Okay.
vestige, kind of like, Ayo, I
It's
bless this man.
literally like I'm a cleric.
You
Yeah,
are
Yeah.
you're just a normal
You're
cleric.
literally a
I
You
do-
cleric!
got
That's
to
what a
be Nika.
sage that's what
I
the
do
sage
bless
is! It's the reflavoring of cleric!
I know,
I
I
Yeah,
do bless
know.
thee, man.
uh,
Faust, I bless thee.
basically,
Homie.
trust. Basically, the Reflower character is basically just a cleric. It's kind of funny. They don't actually try to Reflower. It's just a cleric. They could
do
just say cleric.
do
Uh,
hybrid in full form give any like bonus to like physical stats or anything else?
I'm pretty.
for not no, because I actually need to think about balancing a little bit
Like,
because
the
there's
full. I'm pretty. He said the hybrid form just gave you, like, more arms and you regen HP. The full form, I had no idea. It's probably
no,
different. It's
no, the total form he becomes large and he can regen HP a little bit,
Oh.
just a really small regeneration, but who knows? It might save him one day. It's for now because I need to keep everyone balanced because I think William will be behind that food because most likely actually.
big
Okay.
hand.
Because he's larger now. No, yeah. When I start strike would become big.
Wait, what do you get for being a large creature?
Well, if your weapons.
Basically,
It depends on how you rule it. There
it's
is
it's
there is a
weapon
spell
attack mostly.
there is a spell that has rules for
minor creatures.
increasing. There is a spell that has rules for increasing in
Yeah,
size.
but
But mechanically, if your weapons grow with you, then if you go from medium to large, they should have double the damage dice. Hello?
Huh? Did Tet DC again?
I
That's
think it
back.
did.
So guys here,
Hello.
okay, it's like so bit, very bit. I'm going to just say that quick. It's basically we have a few grapple attack checks for now because I need to think about balancing this point because it's different than most because it's a zone. It's just a flat stat, and you are still a fighter, and it's seriously to think about balance here because you still have your weapon and everything.
I mean, it doesn't really need to increase my strength. Just increasing my dex and con would be good enough. Because I am kind of a glass cannon, so that'd be pretty handy.
It's about you are not a glass cannon. You are not a glass cannon. Be honest, I can't be so we're not. There's no in the pie.
We're level 12 now, right?
Yeah, we just leveled up.
Okay, level 12. Got it.
Yeah, I need to think about balancing because we did cheat with the food cheat with Guardian.
I am a god now. I am quite literally a god.
Actually,
well, Ashura is more of a demon, but yeah.
Is he? I thought he was a Hindu god.
I have a question. seeing as I meet the prerequisites and everything, and Emilio has had multiple instances of being able to observation hockey.
Okay,
Could
I am a
I take that
demigod.
feat?
I really think we need to get an actual teacher who knows what this stuff is before we actually can use it on a regular basis.
Yeah, we need someone who can teach us that.
Okay, I can give some two people fits currently for hockey. Emil has a 150 hockey type, which
Well,
I actually hold.
keep in
Because
mind, we're at the beginning of the Grand Line. You really shouldn't be learning hockey till towards the end.
I don't know anything about that.
depends.
This
Your
isn't.
guys' progression
I
is slightly
was
different.
I was just asking.
Yeah, we
Your guys' progression is
also we
different.
do
I can
kind of need a teacher. We need
Okay.
someone who can teach us that.
Good.
That's
I
fine.
actually have a one tip for you guys. That's just because you guys decided to not do. You guys didn't wipe out combats. You didn't saw it. But okay, so you guys want to talk something about the robots just for me to know.
I
Okay, so
I will be in general.
okay,
I won't.
okay, you guys can talk a little about the robots you want to with me. If you have something extra, stats, the attacks, why you want specifically, because this is going to be different than the normal one. So I need to actually know what you guys want and everything.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea that we meet up and discuss this in between sessions.
Okay. Okay then. Alright. So I think more or less in the session here. I still surprised you guys didn't end the call, but because I had said that he started well prepared.
Yeah,
I actually going to
this does.
I go to
Oh, wait.
Okay.
Before we do end the session, there is one thing I want to do.
say
Uh, after finishing scrapping all the nightmare machines that we busted up, Chie walks over to William. Look, when we met, I was in a very dark place. I watched my father get killed, and I was kind of a jerk. And I did well, kind of still do blame the pirate crew that I was traveling with at the time. But I shouldn't have just assumed that you would get me in the same situation.
I don't really mind that much. I know everyone has their own things that they go through, and everyone has their own ways of dealing with them. I'm always here to support you guys if you need it.
When we first met, you asked me if I wanted to join your crew.
Yes.
And it would be my honor to call you my captain.
William turns his whole body, and he raises a hand. Well then, welcome to the crew.
I shake his hand.
You're an official member of the Dandy Pirates.
Hey, my friends, get along. Let's go, my friends.
That feels so good. That feels so good.
yeah. No, it's okay. Work great. I was actually surprised you guys didn't went to college. At least you guys didn't got. You guys want a spoiler or not?
Huh?
We
A
do.
spoiler about
I mean,
because I
I
can't
mean,
show. I can,
we saw
I
him do
can,
that explosive, that internal
oh
exploding,
yeah,
and that was a lot of damage.
oh yeah. It was not the worst actually. There's one worse. Actually.
So currently, oh, where's Emilio?
Boat.
He's on the
Bones.
boat right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so he managed to get away from the dude.
No, he's on the guy's boat
Oh, he's
Yeah,
on
he's
his
on
boat.
Yeah.
Okay.
with Otto. We kind of
All
need to
right.
go get them.
Well, yeah, it's a good thing we got this cool new devil fruit because we definitely would need it.
Hey, whatever
Mhm.
happened to the actual dude's devil fruit then?
It's probably somewhere around here.
Actually,
Yeah.
can I check my little fruit stash? See if it reincarnated into one of the fruits in it.
I'm going to roll something here. Let's see. If it's below 30, it reincarnated that. It didn't reincarnate that.
What?
He said below 30 it reincarnated there.
It did.
Yes!
Okay, so yeah.
Second devil fruit for my collection.
Wait. We've got some. What about the chaos fruit? That dude had the one of those guys had the chaos fruit, and we killed him. What about that one?
Okay, I'm going to roll again. Let's see. Same number.
Oh my goodness!
Got 2. We made a profit.
Take the fruit from the guys now.
I don't want either. This is good. We made a profit.
No, I love it. You guys have to do that. All the fruit from the guys. The chaos fruit.
We will
And
keep
one.
them like
And the
stock.
dream catcher fruit. You guys have to do all the fruits.
I have. I'm gonna like set these 3 devil fruits aside and like together and call them the Nightmare Collection.
Of course.
All right.
I got the full set. I got the full set.
We got a collection. We got.
Yeah, the next cards were missed for today. Fun fact:
We
if
have-
I was rolling for Nick, I would be able to summon him twice.
Yeah, you get all the fucking luck.
Look. Funny look.
Hey, luck comes. The luck came with the luck came with the character development.
Mazel tov.
I mean, you know, you could have waited and gotten a different dolphin if you really wanted one.
I mean, the Nightmare Collection is the Nightmare Collection. I'm not putting any of those
Yeah.
on my body.
Yeah, they're for nightmares.
Yeah.
All right. I gotta go now, guys. I'll talk to you later.
Huh?
Okay.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Captain.
Okay. So I'm going to end that one. And that is that's it. This is like
Anyway.
good for the next one.
Mhm.
You guys have a top, right?
Anyway. I'm gonna go too. Bye.
Wait, Che, I need to ask you about something before you go.
What?
before I found some. I don't know if it's official, but it's a really cool magic item, really cool magic armor, and like I hope you could like make it.
Oh,
it
where'd you find
like
it?
I don't think it's official, like, but it was in the actual D&D 5th edition wiki.
It might be homebrew. Send me the link.
It got they
What does expertise do?
Oh, it's like a step up from proficiency. With proficiency,
How
you
does-
add your proficiency bonus to the roll, but with expertise, you add double your proficiency bonus to the roll.
Okay. So,
How do you get
if your
expertise?
skill stands out from
Uh,
others, two skill or two proficiencies, your proficiency bonus is doubled for any ability check. Either of these skills or tools. You cannot choose a skill.
there's a few ways to get expertise. The main ways are through the rogue and bard classes, but you could also get it through the skill expert feat.
Huh.
I actually have expert. I am actually like the ultimate skill monkey. There's only like 5 skills out of all of them that I'm not proficient in, and I have expertise in 1, 2, 3 skills. Okay.
Any of these other ones, I'd rather be.
Okay. So yeah, this armor you found. Uh. 1 second.
But it's so damn cool.
I.
It is not official, unfortunately. It is not official.
Balls.
Yeah, it's critical role content.
Shit.
Most of the stuff you'll find on Wikidot is official, but they also have critical role content, so.
I mean, we could ask Tev if you could make it. It's so damn cool, and it's actually a coat. It fits, and you can make it out of leather, which means you can make it out of studded leather. And since I got my dex to 20, that's now a profit.
Wait, is that what the feat's called? Exemplar? Yeah, exemplar. Because there's something that's mentioned in the exemplar feat. Your skill stands out from even your peers. Choose 2 your skill or tool proficiencies. Your proficiency bonus is doubled for any ability check made using either of these skills or tools. So, I picked to have a bonus to using cook's utensils because why the fuck not? And then
Yeah, that makes
skill.
sense. You're a cook.
Mm-hmm.
It's just
And then something you might be surprised, not so much perhaps, is I'm taking a slight buff to persuasion.
You know, that actually does make sense.
Wait, hang on, wait, is that what that would do? Hang on. Oh yeah, that would add just 4 extra, so yeah, that would do. Because, I mean, I feel like that's going to be something I want to do. Honestly, as a bit of a favor for Silver is trying to convince their brother that, hey, maybe you don't have to be an indentured servant.
don't be a slave, bro. Like,
Hey,
come on,
no,
help
like,
cool people.
I know you kidnapped my
I mean-
sister and all, but
An
like, I have
indentured
this-
servant is kind of like you're a slave, but you're willing to be a slave. It's out of a contract or something like that.
Yeah, and when it comes down to it,
Indentured servitude is, well, you can work for me. Well, I mean, you can just like suffer and not get anything. You only lose in the situation. Or you can
yeah.
work for me and work for me.
All right, so Emilio now has a +10 to persuasion.
That makes sense. I actually have a +11 to stealth, a +13 to investigation, and a +9 to intimidation.
Trying to see if there's any other. Gain proficiency in one skill, and then you get expertise in one skill. Now
I
I'll keep.
love how. I love how
Yes, that is the
Indeed
skill expert
is
feat. That
more
is the skill
intimidating
expert feat.
than the 6'10
Yeah.
gunman.
I mean,
Yeah. Anyway, Colt, even if we could convince Tet, I have no clue how to reflavor that. So, yeah,
just
the
even talking boot.
hunter's. Oh, I
mean,
I
you
asked
could
Colt.
include my
I asked
thought-
Colt. I asked Colt if he wanted me to make him like any magic items, and he said he could use some armor.
All right. And so there's like a specific armor that you want.
Yeah, but it isn't official though.
Yes, which is unfortunate. It makes me sad.
But another one we found that is official basically makes him immune to crits. It's just critical hits just count as normal hits.
Simply don't get crit. Because that's lame. So I simply
Wait,
won't.
no, not other proficient. Damn it! Wait, no.
What did you do? What did you do?
I'm trying to add this in as an extra proficiency.
Okay,
No?
anyway, yeah, Colt, when you find an armor you're interested in, look at the source. If it's Explorer's Guide to Wildmount, that's Critical Role content.
I'm just trying to figure out like how Emilio's time in prison's going to be.
Did they tell you you're going to jail?
Well, it's gonna probably be more of a what's it?
Anyway, I'm gonna leave now.
Okay.
Alright.
Bye.
Bye.
I will be leaving now. Goodbye.
Well, I hope you enjoyed the stream and or VOD. Hope you come to watch next time. Bye.